The lost city of Atlantis, separating facts from fiction. For centuries, it has captured the imagination of scholars, explorers, and conspiracy theorists alike. A city lost beneath the waves, a civilization said to be more advanced than any before its time. The story of Atlantis has endured for over 2,000 years, yet no concrete evidence of its existence has ever been found. Is it pure myth? A misunderstood historical account? Or is there something deeper, hidden beneath layers of time, legend, and secrecy? In this video, we dive deep into the mystery of the lost city of Atlantis, separating facts from fiction. Part 1. The Origins of Atlantis, Plato's Tale. The very first mention of Atlantis comes from one of the most renowned philosophers in history, Plato. Around 360 BCE, in two of his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, Plato introduces a story told by an Athenian statesman named Solon. According to Solon, during his travels to Egypt, he was told of an ancient civilization that had existed some 9,000 years before his time. A powerful naval empire that attempted to invade Athens, only to be defeated. Shortly after, Atlantis suffered cataclysmic destruction, sinking into the sea in a single day and night of misfortune. Plato describes Atlantis as a utopian civilization, highly advanced in engineering, politics, and culture. Its capital city had concentric rings of water and land, with a grand palace, golden temples, and lush gardens, a marvel of architecture and organization. But here's where things get tricky. Was Plato recounting a historical fact, or was he simply using Atlantis as an allegory to critique the arrogance of powerful empires? Historians remain divided. Part 2. Allegory or ancient memory? To many scholars, Atlantis was never meant to be taken literally. Plato was known for crafting fictional settings to explore philosophical ideas. The tale of Atlantis may have simply been a cautionary fable, warning of the dangers of hubris, materialism, and imperial overreach. But others believe otherwise. Some historians propose that Plato may have drawn from older traditions, possibly ancient records of real civilizations long forgotten. Could the sinking of Atlantis be a distant memory of a natural disaster, like a volcanic eruption or tsunami, that destroyed an advanced society? Some even suggest that Plato's timeline was misunderstood, and that the 9,000 years he spoke of might have actually been 900 years, due to mistranslations between Egyptian and Greek. This opens the door to many theories, some more credible than others. Part 3. Atlantis and real-world candidates. Over the centuries, countless explorers and researchers have searched for the real-world location of Atlantis. Here are some of the most prominent theories. 1. Santorini, Thera, Greece. One of the most widely supported theories places Atlantis in the Aegean Sea. Around 1600 BCE, the Minoan civilization on the island of Thera was devastated by a colossal volcanic eruption. Ash, earthquakes, and tsunamis wiped out entire settlements. The Minoans were advanced in art, architecture, and trade, fitting Plato's description. Could this be the origin of the Atlantis myth? 2. The Azores, Atlantic Ocean. Some believe Atlantis lies in the mid-Atlantic, near the Azores Islands. Submerged landforms and underwater ridges have fueled speculation that they are remnants of a sunken continent. However, most geologists dismiss this, citing no evidence of a lost landmass. 3. Andalusia, Spain. In 2011, researchers using satellite imaging and ground-penetrating radar discovered what appeared to be ancient structures beneath the marshes of Dinana National Park. This area was once home to the Tartessians, a mysterious pre-Roman people. Could they have inspired Plato's tale? 4. Antarctica, a fringe theory, but intriguing to some. What if Atlantis is buried beneath the ice of Antarctica? Supporters cite ancient maps and supposed anomalies in satellite images, but this theory lacks scientific credibility. 5. Rikhat structure, Mauritania. Known as the Eye of the Sahara, the Rikhat structure bears a striking resemblance to Plato's description of concentric rings. This remote formation in the Sahara Desert has sparked renewed interest, with some believing it might be the true site of Atlantis. While fascinating, none of these theories have been conclusively proven, but each raises new questions and keeps the legend alive. Part 4. Atlantis in popular culture. Atlantis has evolved far beyond Plato's original story. Throughout history, the myth has been reshaped and reimagined. In the 1800s, Ignatius Donnelly, an American congressman and writer, published Atlantis, the Antediluvian World, arguing that Atlantis was the root of all ancient civilizations, from the Mayans to the Egyptians. His ideas were speculative but sparked a surge of public interest. In the 20th century, Atlantis became a staple of science fiction, fantasy, and even pseudoscience. From Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea to DC Comics' Aquaman and Disney's animated film Atlantis, The Lost Empire, the legend continues to fascinate. And in the realm of conspiracy theories, Atlantis is often linked to aliens, ancient technology, and secret knowledge lost to time. But why has this myth endured so powerfully? Part 5. The psychological allure of Atlantis. At its core, the story of Atlantis taps into something deeply human. It speaks to our desire for lost knowledge, our fear of catastrophe, and our hope that somewhere, a utopia once existed and might be found again. Atlantis represents both a warning and a dream, a warning that no matter how great a civilization becomes, it can fall suddenly and completely, and a dream of a golden age, where wisdom, harmony, and advanced technology once flourished. This duality makes Atlantis more than just a legend. It becomes a symbol, a mirror through which we examine our own world, our values, and our future. Part 6. Scientific skepticism and modern research. Despite popular fascination, the majority of scientists and historians remain skeptical. Archaeologists point out that no credible evidence has ever been found to support the existence of a global supercivilization like Atlantis. Geologists confirm that no lost continent has sunk beneath the ocean in recent history. And linguists note that Plato's tale includes many symbolic elements, suggesting it was always meant as an allegory. That said, modern tools have made it easier than ever to investigate the ocean floor. Underwater archaeology, satellite imaging, and sonar mapping have revealed previously unknown ruins and landforms. And while none of these discoveries have confirmed Atlantis, they do hint at how much we've yet to uncover about ancient civilizations, especially those erased by rising seas and time. Could Atlantis have been a real place, simply distorted by centuries of storytelling? Part 7. Fact, Fiction, and the Legacy of Atlantis. So, was Atlantis real? If we look strictly at the evidence, Atlantis as Plato described it, a vast empire with godlike rulers and unmatched technology, seems improbable. But if we dig deeper, we find threads of truth woven through the myth. Yes, ancient civilizations were destroyed by natural disasters. Yes, some were highly advanced for their time. And yes, human memory can stretch across generations, transforming real events into stories of wonder and tragedy. Atlantis may not exist as a sunken continent waiting to be discovered, but its impact on culture, imagination, and historical inquiry is undeniably real. Whether fact or fiction, Atlantis reminds us of the fragile line between legend and history. It challenges us to look beneath the surface of the oceans of ancient texts and of our own collective myths. And perhaps that's the real treasure of Atlantis. Not gold, not lost technology, but the eternal curiosity it awakens in all of us. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration, consider subscribing for more mysterious stories from history and beyond. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring.